going on? Tectonic Edge here, playing some more mono green Tron. Got the die roll, nice. And that's a tower, that's a forest, that's going to be a mulligan. Power plant, another mulligan. Is this going to be a mulligan with a mine as well? Nope, it's just going to be a no-land mulligan. Mulligan to 3, I think we got it with a one-lander. And this is going to be the keep. Do we keep an expedition map or do we keep the ancient stirrings? I think we keep the expedition map here. On the play is nice though. Even with a crappy hand, this is probably our best bet. If we top deck a Tron land, we still can have turn 3 here. But rough. Does our opponent Thoughtseize? Nope, Scalding Karn. So this is going to be a prowess deck. Likely a prowess deck. Could be a storm deck. Blue-red, though, it's mostly going to be the prowess builds. Ooh, blue-red-white. Still thinking prowess. Or not. I could be wrong. We'll see. Ooh, that's a decent draw. Alright, well, we play the forest and pass turn? Or do we think they're more likely to have artifact destruction or hand disruption? They've shown blue, red, and white. Not really the cards for hand disruption, possibly for counter spells, though. Main board artifact destruction will be tricky. We're going to know we have it either way. We're going to crack the expedition map. I think they're more likely to have... This could be a 4-color deck, and I could have just misplayed there. This is a nope, okay. Nope, they're just running the fetch land. Oh, it's Dredge! Okay. They get the Ox, so that does put us in a rough spot. We'll grab a tower. And hope we draw a Karn Great Creator. Let me see. Sylvan Scrying this turn to get our land. Then if we can find Karn Great Creator next turn, we're in a decent spot, I think. Yep, and so they should have enough to cast the Ox this turn. Or they can Burning Inquiry. That could be painful. There goes my graveyard, but there goes Tron as well. Yep, that was a pretty effective play there. This will be the Ox. Then they'll discard their hand. Then Dredge. Then get double Creeping Chill. I think game 1 is going pretty strongly to my opponent here. So perfect draws, I can still get there, but having lost the mine, I need to find both the mine and the Karn Great Creator. Yep. Alright, so we need a good turn here. That's not what we needed. Alright, we're dead to what's on board. Can we do anything about that with an expedition map? Well, there is... Now, those would be the cards we needed if we still had kept the Tron land. So he got there on that discard spell, really. Karn would have saved us. All his dust would have bought us time. Wurmcoil would have likely stabilized us. It probably still would have lost, but we'll go ahead and concede this. Go to game 2. Let's see. I do have both Relic and Grafdigger's Cage in the sideboard. So let's bring one in, leave one for Karn. Pull out the Kozilek. We really don't need him in this matchup. I don't know, maybe the Grafdigger's Cage is the better one to have in the main board. We'll find out. That's going to be a mulligan. I shouldn't, but I'm going to keep. Put that Karn on the bottom. Not my best keep. I want to see what the Hex Drinker does here, though. We'll start off Tower Chromatic Sphere and just hope we can draw into a Tron land. If we can get to the All Is Dust, that'll be pretty stabilizing. Alright, crack for green. Not what we were looking for. Alright, this is likely going to be a Cathartic Reunion or a Discovery. Yep. Thrilling Discovery. Alright, so only the life from the loam. Not the best hits there. That does buy us a little bit of time if we top deck the Relic. Bloodghast next turn will trigger things, though. Yeah, we're going to dig. Alright. That did not do what we needed it to do. There's a land. Here's the Bloodghast. Likely going to cast the Life from the Loam. Yep. Good news is he's still not really going off. Oh, that's a good draw. We'll get ourselves a mine. Play the mine. Nothing else to really do this turn. We'll just throw it all into the level up. At this point, the All Is Dust acts more like a delay. Ooh, they drew a card. Interesting. Okay, they couldn't find a way to get there. Nice, because I wasn't really sure how I was going to get there. I guess Karns were going to be nice. Oh, Ancient Story off the top would have found us. Blast Zone, probably. Expedition map wouldn't have been the worst. Yep. I'm still going to keep the Relic main board. I like it over the Grafdigger's Cage because it still draws us a card, so it works a little more towards the Tron strategy. In fact, in a lot of Tron builds, especially older builds, it was a main board staple. Then again, I think Dredge and other graveyard decks were a little more popular. Maybe it's worth still having in there. It's been a while since I've run it. Forest, Power Plant, no, that's going to be a mulligan. Tron plus cards, that's got to be a keep. And much as I hate doing it, oh, Ulamog's a little far away. Not the... right, Ulamog. Yeah, we'll go for the Ulamog. Oh, did my opponent keep Artifact Destruction? We have a little bit of backup with Ancient Stirrings if they did. Nope, throwing Discovery. Nice. Alright, what do they hit? Assumably they have a Dredge card. Life from the Loan and Ox. Alright, Ox is in the graveyard. They don't hit a Dredge off this. They do get a Bloodghast in there. They can't cast the Ox next turn, though, which is nice. Alright, they get one turn here. And then we're going to shut down their graveyard with Karn Great Creator. So their best turn would be if they have a second discard effect. They have a second discard effect, alright. Still only the Life from the Loam. They hit a Creeping Chill. Nice. Oh, and do they not have a third land? They don't have a third land? Alright, that puts us in a really good spot. They had some bad hits in there. At this point, if they kept Artifact Destruction, they're not in the worst spot. We're, of course, going to grab Grafdigger's Cage. Cast it. Chromatic Star. Crack for green. Ancient Stirrings. More land. We'll take another color source for next turn, honestly. So here they really need to have artifact destruction. Alright, all the blood gas triggers. Nope, they do have the artifact destruction. And that's going to get them their blood gassed. It does stall them again. Alright, the Tron land is nice. What do we want to go here? We're going to go for the Sundering Titan and blow up 2 of their lands. And the Gemstone Mine. Yep. And they're just going to work with the... Yeah, that's 4 power. It's not the worst. That does curtail their ability to get more cards in the graveyard. And they can't cast the Ox. And we've got a handful of gas. I think they're going to kill the Karn Great Creator here. Alright, so next turn before they can really do anything. Crack for green. Ancient Stirrings. We'll take a Relic. Eight. I wish I had one more mana. Oh, well, there's one more mana. We'll just go for the Karn Liberated here. Creature land. Yeah, 4 damage. We'll just take their land. We're trying to deprive them of resources here. They can take the Karn. Two at me, or no, both at Karn Liberated. Yep. Yeah, second verse, same as the first. Yeah, I still like targeting their lands here. Only this time, we get to set up the Blast Zone to 2. Well, they have a bunch of lands. Probably not the most accurate playing, but I think we're in a really good spot. Then we Karn Great Creator. Taking Grafdigger's Cage. Play the Grafdigger's Cage. And run out of Hex Drinker. To which we'll level once. Do they have more artifact destruction? No, they're playing like they do. No, they still have 5 cards in hand. They have been drawing a lot. Yep, they do indeed have the Ancient Grudge again. Should have gone for the Relic. Ugin's gonna... Yeah, it's worth it. Alright, we'll just go for this turn. Make them choose if they're going to do that this turn or not. They can Ancient Grudge away the Liquimetal coating, but the activation is still off. But it's trapping them on 1 mana again this turn. And it gets rid of the Ancient Grudge for the Relic I'm going to cast again. Not next turn, but the turn after. Props to them for keeping going for it, though. You never know. You can always find a way to win most of the time. Oh, nope. They're going to call that it. Yeah. Well, the Ugin was going to make it really rough. All right, well, there is a Tron v Dredge matchup. Comes down to really finding your answer. So Grafdigger's Cage and Relic. Otherwise, it can be a rough game. But Dredge has to find their answers too. Dredge actually has to dredge. If they don't hit the Dredge cards, they can dirtle pretty hard. If we don't hit our Tron lands, we can dirtle pretty hard. But not my best gameplay, especially that last game. But I kind of felt like we had it locked down. Thank you for watching. Let me know your thoughts. And if you made it all the way to the end of the video, consider leaving a like and subscribing to the channel for more content. Tectonic Edge here. As you can see, waiting for Void Mirror to come out. Because more Tron hate. And that dragon, too. That is definitely somebody was thinking Tron in there. Because you get your Tron lands out, and then it comes in, destroys one, and by having your Tron lands out, it turns a 5-drop into a 2-drop or a 3-drop. Well, 3-drop, it's the same as a pillage. But yeah. Alright, Tectonic Edge, signing out.